Good morning, Puneet.
Good morning.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Ask Puneet. So today we're going to tackle all those short forms that you find on the internet. You see, every time you do research about financial investments, there are a lot of short forms, and most people don't know the meaning of these short forms.
Agreed.
And then they're embarrassed to ask the questions. So today we're going to tackle the simple questions. So we're going to start with, what is a mutual fund?
So, mutual fund is a combination of 20, 30, 50 stocks, a portfolio of 50 stocks or 50 debt funds. So there's two different options available in mutual funds. One is debt, one is equity. So we can invest into equity. Like, people know about shares, but they are aware about where to invest into shares. So mutual fund is the best option because it gives you a leverage of bouquet of stocks in a single portfolio, whether it's equity, whether it's debt. That's mutual fund.
So another very common term is STP.
It's again a word used for, it's a kind of mode of transactions which is called systematic transfer plan. It's used for transferring one mutual fund to another mutual fund. So let people majorly use it from moving from debt to equity or equity to debt. So if you want to move from one fund to another fund in a systematic way, it's called systematic transfer plan.
What about SIP? You always hear it in terms with STP simultaneously.
So if people know about recurring deposits, it's being used in banks and for where it's a fixed kind of horizon. In mutual funds, this SIP means monthly recurring in from your account to mutual funds. That's what is SIP.
So this brings up the topic of equity and debt. You know, you said earlier that mutual funds can be of two kinds.
Yes, absolutely.
So what does equity and debt essentially mean?
So equity means investing into stocks. It's no difference. People come into mutual fund thinking that mutual fund is safer, equity is dangerous, or stocks are dangerous. It's no difference. When you are investing into mutual funds, when equity you are talking about in mutual funds, it defines stocks only. It defines a portfolio of 30, 50, 40 stocks. That's what equity mutual fund is. Then there's another portion in mutual fund which is debt portions, which is like where you invest into different kind of bonds, treasury bills. So there are different kinds of corporate bonds. These are all funds, horizon, depending on people's perspective and horizon. These are funds where safety is depending on what the horizon is. It's altogether different from equity. So equity and debt are two different portions in mutual funds.
Okay, so some other terms we see are NPS and ULIP.
NPS stands for National Pension Scheme. So, and it's a government initiative which has started off. You can invest into pension schemes now through this. It's an initiative taken by government.
And what about ULIP?
ULIP is Unit Linked Insurance Plan. So when you talk about earlier insurance plans were traditional plans where bonuses were being declared. When mutual fund came in, they made the combination of mutual fund and life insurance, which is called ULIP, Unit Linked Insurance Plan.
So it links the two together,
Yes,
basically. What about IPO?
IPO is initial public offers. When you trading stocks, when you see the stocks being running, like talk about Reliance Industry, when it started off, when it was the first time when it launched some stocks in the market, it is initial public offer. Or still, if they launch few of the stocks from the company, they will launch it as an IPO. So IPO is initial public offer when you start from a company and liquidate your stocks to the public.
So talking about stocks also brings up two other terms, Sensex and Nifty, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, these are the benchmarks, or these are the you can say portfolios of two different stock exchanges. So if you talk about Sensex, it's from Bombay Stock Exchange, a portfolio of 30 top stocks, and Nifty stands from Nifty is from National Stock Exchange, the top 50 stocks of India.
Another two very common terms that we see are ELSS and SEBI.
Okay. SEBI is Stock Exchange Board of India, and SEBI and the other word you are asking for is
ELSS.
ELSS stands for Equity Linked Savings Scheme. It's a tax saving tool. You can invest and save tax on ATC. So ELSS, you can invest into mutual fund, and it is locked for 3 years. and you can save tax on it.
Thank you, Puneet. If you have any more questions, please get in touch with us on our website or on the link below the video. Thank you.